I had a little bit of a epiphany of why Jimmy G is starting. Okay. So I'm a basketball player. I never played football, like as far as organized, just only playground yard or anything, but I'm a basketball player. So, and I'm a point guard. So I kind of think of that a little bit like being a QB, where you're responsible, making sure everybody gets to their right positions. You know what I mean? You're the coach on the field.
Yeah.
I went to a high school game, watch Satellite, who's having a great season this year. So shout out Scorpions, if anybody's out here watching them. But they have pretty much a team of seniors and a point guard that's a senior that's having a great season.
Yeah.
And they got nobody behind them. Like there's no backup behind them. I watched the JV game beforehand. They got a junior that's a point guard on there that should be junior backing up this point guard. And I was wondering why. And the coach basically, or people were telling me the coach doesn't like to have under freshmen or underage as far as, or what do you call it in high school, lower class?
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever it is. He doesn't like to have them.
Underclassmen?
Yeah, underclassmen.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like to have them on the team. And what I was just thinking about, I was like, well, basically, when you have this kid start for you next year, you might as well have a freshman start in for you because he's going to be learning the offense and everything else for the first time, performing it for the first time.
Right.
When I played,
and like making it real for the first time, it's not just theoretical. It's not just practice and meetings. It's now you're doing it. Yeah.
Exactly. So I want to shout out my Falcons that I play for. We're state champions, my junior year. I got moved up when I was a freshman, and the other guys, they were sophomores by that time. So by the time they were seniors, I was a junior playing. We knew the offense in and out. You know what I mean? We knew every option. If the defense gave us a look, we knew how to counter it. You know what I mean? And we were all cohesive.
But what you're saying, though, is like basically like some coaches just don't want to hand things to young guys. It sends the wrong message.
I think a little bit more than that. I think because Jimmy G has been in this offense, it allows Kyle Shanahan to improvise on the offense, be able to add little nuances here and there.
Things they didn't practice that week.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. With Trey Lance, it would be the first time, like he's still learning the playbook. He would still be, and I think that's a limitation, not really for Jimmy G, but for Kyle. It's a limitation that he can't do as far as the offense, and that's the reason why I believe that he's sorry. That's just my synopsis.
Because the way I look at it is like Jimmy limits the offense in a lot of ways, but I'm sure there are other ways that Trey does as well. Jimmy's skill set limits the offense. Maybe Trey's lack. And you know how Kyle feels? He really feels that until you've been in his offense for 12 months or 2 years, that you're not even really capable. He never, I think from his perspective, he never gave him a shot. And I don't think he ever thought Jimmy could do what Jimmy did in 2017. He didn't want Jimmy to play in 2017. Jimmy got in the field and just improvised his way to a 5-0 record. And I think Kyle was extremely surprised. All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Appreciate your time, man.
For sure. Later. You say you're not a fan. Yeah, you are. I'm not. If the Niners lose this weekend, watch my post-game instant reaction and tell me if you think I was rooting for him. Kevin Romero, thank you. Just saying. I can find pleasure in some dark moments for Niner fans. You give Kittle credit for all the Jim's yards because of Yak, but you don't think he would have beat one dude if he catches that pass? Come on, bro. I don't know. I'm not sure that would have been a touchdown. Also, it wasn't an amazing throw. It was a wide open schemed play by Kyle Shanahan that, Jimmy delivered. Trey would have delivered. Kittle should have caught it, but I don't think that Jimmy played that well. In fact, I thought he was freaking awful in Green Bay. Sorry. Thoughts on Jeff Garcia's take? Was it sexist or not? I think it was definitely sexist. I understand players feeling like it's hard to take criticism from media people, but hey, man, that's the world. That's the reason that Jeff Garcia made millions is because of the media. And if he didn't want the media talking about him, then he could have stayed in Canada and played in the CFL. But no, he came to the NFL, and that's part of it. And when athletes say you should have to be a quarterback in the NFL to analyze it, that's really not a particularly bright thing to say. And then to take it the next step and say that, make it about her being a woman is bad, really, really, really bad. Remember Damon Bruce did something like that 10 years ago, and everyone said he was and is. And so is I really love Garcia. It's too bad that he went on the radio and didn't say, I didn't mean for it to come out like this. I apologize. No, he just doubled down. It's really unfortunate because I really like Jeff Garcia. I've interviewed him many times. He was very nice to me. Well, not going to call him anymore. Jimmy G knows exactly what he has to do. He knows. Oh, yeah, he knows what he has to do. Doesn't mean he can do it. Chris, thank you. Jennings is the next John Taylor. He's an absolute sleeper. Okay, interesting. Let's reset. We're forgetting Niners are all overall equally as talented as Rams with a better defense. Perfect physical matchup for Rams with a psychological advantage and home field Lil Levi's advantage. Niners. I'm picking the Niners. But again, Jimmy Garoppolo has to give you pause, right? Chris, you just keep giving me $1. I appreciate it. But you can like ask me a question too. Louis Riddick picked the Niners because they are the most physical team and have been. The Rams know the Niners game plan. It doesn't matter since they're soft. That's why I'm picking the Niners. I don't really think there's much. That's why I'm picking the Niners. Chris, thanks again. Feel like we're testing our luck beating LAR 7 times in a row. And this game got me sweating more than Dallas and Green Bay. I would have rather played Tampa Bay. Thoughts? No. I don't think you would have rather played Tampa Bay. I don't. I think Tampa Bay has a much better run defense. They got Vita Vea in the middle. No. Levante David. No. This is a much better matchup for the 49ers, in my opinion.